How you guys doing? My name is Erica. I'm from ALFC Pomona, and today we're going to be teaching you how to put up a scuba wall. The scuba wall will be held in case 114. For if you guys ever don't know which case it's in, 114 in the current time, unless it changes, and your leadership team will let you know where it changes to at that time. As you see, this is the side of the case. In order to find the boxes that have the scuba walls, you'd have to open the cases, and everything should be labeled. Scuba wall, in this case, is in the second to the last bottom row, and it's also labeled on the box, okay? So this is what they look like. Scuba walls are held inside these small cases. As we pull it out, you're gonna see that there's magnets and things attached to the scuba wall. So they do get stuck together. So as a team, you do need at least 2 to 3 people to set up the scuba wall. You wanna ensure as you're pulling it out, you're unsticking the magnets and that you're finding which is the front side. See how the seam is flat versus the back side. So you want to put this side towards against the wall. As you see, the reason why we need 2 people is because the scuba wall is pretty long and it gets tangled up and the magnets stick together. Along with the scuba wall, you'll either need a step ladder or a couple of chairs to help you reach the top of the ceiling. And Damien's going to show you where you stick it on the ceiling. It goes right up against the edge of the wall and the edge of the ceiling on the magnet strip. As you can see, as he's sticking it up, he's letting the scuba wall drape. You just should not stretch or pull on the scuba wall as you're putting it up. The reason why you need 3 people is if here we're using chairs or whatever it is that you're using, you need someone to follow the chairs along the route of the wall so that the other person who is sticking the scuba wall up against the ceiling can just step and go freely and steadily without any hiccups. As you see, he's finished 1 panel of curtains of the scuba wall already. He's going to start on the next panel of the scuba wall, and you're going to see he's going to place the second one underneath and behind the first curtain. So that way it just drapes right underneath. Now you're gonna see here, he's gonna stick it on the bar, the metal bar on the ceiling that's not against the wall, but the first one away from the wall. And the reason we do that is because some classrooms or some rooms have whiteboards that are magnetized, and if you stick it against there, it gets stuck to the wall of the magnet. As we see here, the scuba wall has been stretched too far, and you'll see why you shouldn't do that. On that ring in the middle, you'll see that the ring is already coming away from the curtain, so we don't want that to happen. So Damien's gonna fix the curtain on how it should be draped properly. You want to make sure that you're not stretching too far off the chair. Safety is always a priority. We do not want you to fall as you're putting up the scuba wall. So ensure that the chair is at a perfect distance from the other chair so that you can step over and then stick the scuba wall up. Every classroom has a solid colored scuba wall. Depending on the color, depends on the age of the classroom. Every classroom also has an Abundant Kids logo scuba wall that looks exactly like our logo. To put this scuba wall up, it's very important that you center it to the wall or center it to the area where you're going to hang the scuba wall up. So as you can see, the end of this scuba wall, the magnet has been probably stretched off, as you can see by the ring. There should be some replacement magnets and rings in one of the cases. That will depend on where it's stored for your area. When you remove the scuba wall at the end of the day, that you don't pull the scuba wall curtain from low. It's very important that you reach as high as possible to pull down. If not, you start getting tears in the fabric. When you put the scuba wall up and you reach the side wall or you reach the end, it's important that you curve the wall curtain back to the back. What that will do is give the illusion that the wall ends here and that the curtain ends here. You'll see that he's gonna start the next scuba wall and he'll start behind as well, where he curves back. As you're starting the second curtain on the same wall, it's very important that you magnetize behind the one that you completed to hide the seam. Congratulations, you just learned how to put up a scuba wall. If you have any questions regarding the scuba wall or any other concerns that you may have, make sure you reach out to your children's leader or someone on the Dream Team that will help answer those questions. I'm Erica Levy. Thank you so much for being part of our team. We are grateful to have you here, and we hope you're as excited to be here with us.